What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Matt Get the Hands, back to you with another video. And as you can tell, my man is about to get a major transformation. My client showed me a picture on what kind of style and haircut he wanted. It's kind of like a messy faux hawk look with a low fade, low ball fade on the sides. So to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of not new to this. Like, I want to know how to properly do a desired style and haircut that the client wants. Nowadays they go for like that messy look on top, or like a pompadour and a fade on the sides. But I really want to know the right technique and proper way to cut this haircut. I know there's 1,000 ways to draw a picture, but in this video you're gonna see me call over my barber brother Chris Bazio to kind of help me out with this haircut. But right off the back, I'm gonna go ahead and wet the top of the hair and part it right at the parietal ridge, and we're gonna start removing some bulk because it's gonna be a low skin fade on the sides. We're gonna leave some bulk right around the parietal ridge area. Sorry, where we parted at was a recession. Right now, where I'm keeping the bulk at is around the parietal ridge. I'm sorry. Just doing a little bit of clipper over comb, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a number 4 guard and I'm gonna knock down that bulk, and then I'll start my fade. But I'm gonna take the 4 guard to wherever I did the clipper over comb, right here. And it's gonna kind of have like a drop in the back, like a V in the back. So we wanna make sure we keep bulk in that area as well. You know, I was kind of this client came in and he said what kind of haircut he wanted, and I honestly couldn't give him the haircut that he wanted in a matter of 30 minutes. So I actually rescheduled this client a week later and told him that the haircut was on me for doing that for me, coming in and rescheduling, and that I wanted to record it and take a little more time on this type of haircut, because the picture that he showed me and what the hair he had coming in, I was like, bro, I'm gonna need a lot more time. Everyone always asks me how long did it take me to do this haircut. With recording and everything and asking questions and having Chris Bazio stop cutting his client to come help me out in the barbershop, it took about 1.5 to 2 hours. That's not how long it takes me to cut hair. But like I said, guys, I wanted this haircut to come out dope, and how the client wanted, and the proper way to cut this type of haircut. So right off the bat, you saw me put the ball guideline, and then I'll start with the lever open, put it in the middle, and then close it to remove that bottom guideline. And guys, there is going to be some bulk around the parietal ridge area. We're going to leave that. That's what the client wants. And you're going to see at the end of this video, I'm going to do kind of like a testimony, and you're going to see that the client did ask for this type of haircut, regardless of how long his hair was or how beautiful his hair was or whatever. Because I got bashed for the last transformation that I did on the long hair. They were kind of just like, dude, you cut all his hair off. I'm like, that's what the client wanted, so that's what I'm going to show at the end of this video. So getting back to the haircut tutorial, went to my number 1 guard, lever open, and again put it in the middle and then close it to soften up that line. Now the 2 guard, lever open, we're going to kind of go right underneath where I put that 4 guard at, and then whenever I do the clipper over comb, that's just going to blend right into the 4. Now I go down to my 1.5 guard after the 2 and just soften up that blend, and you're going to see once I put that clipper over comb on it, it's going to blend. And of course we're going to cut the top with scissors, and we're going to add some 245 royal wax, and we're going to style the hair at the end. I mean, to be honest with you guys, the fading part I got down. Like, it's pretty easy to me, but when it comes to like properly scissor cutting the top and getting the desired style, I still lack in that area. So I wasn't afraid to ask for help on this haircut. man. You got hitters in the barbershop, and you got barbers that are willing to step away from their client or just, you know, help you with the haircut, regardless if there's a client in the chair or not. I think that's dope. I think it really is dope. So right here, I'm doing the clip over comb. As you can tell, I'm just getting rid of some bulk, and that's blending in. And as I told y'all guys before on my videos, on my previous videos, whenever you do clipper over comb and you're going sideways, you're removing bulk. When you go upwards, you're blending. So right here, I'm removing bulk, and whenever I turn the whenever I turn the clipper to go upwards, I'm blending. Right here, I'm blending. And I'm putting the back of the comb rested on the client's head, and I'm having the teeth of the comb kind of come out towards me. It all matters. It all depends on how you want the haircut to come out. You know, whenever you're doing clip over comb, if you want it to have kind of like that pushed out ridge or shape, then you're gonna tilt the comb a little closer to you. But if you want it kind of flat and straight up, then you're gonna have the comb kind of not angled into the client's head, but, you know, flush to the client's head straight up. It all depends on the shape that you're trying to go for, where you want that comb to be. So as you can tell, doing the same thing to the other side. I already parted it. Make sure the hair is very wet so it's easy to part and get out the way. And I already put my first guideline in, but right here, lever open, going up about 1/2 inch, because this is a low drop fade. You're gonna see a lot of bulk in the back kind of drop to like a V, but again, this is what the client wanted. This is a picture that he showed me, and I wanted to go for that look.
Houston, we have a problem.
We're gonna do the same steps as we did on the other side. But guys, I was dreading dropping this video. Like I was actually having kind of like nightmares about this haircut the day I cut it, because it was a difficult haircut for me to do. And like I said, like I asked Chris Bozzi to come help me out, and he did his best that he could to kind of show me and help me out. But again, he had his client in the chair, and they were cracking jokes, but the client was like, "Yo, Matt, you need to learn how to cut your own client's hair, man. I need my barber. I gotta go somewhere." They were just busting my balls, man.
Houston,
but
we have a problem.
Bozio is always open to, you know, show us different techniques and educate and teach us. Anytime that I get downtime, anyone in the barbershop that get downtime, they're always over at Bozio Station watching them cut. I mean, wouldn't y'all? Comment below if Chris Bozzi was cutting in your shop and there was a haircut that he was doing that you struggled with and needed help with, or you just wanted to sit there and watch him cut, wouldn't you shadow him? So right here, I just different angle of clipper over comb. As you can tell, you can see a little more depth of how I'm holding the comb. And this is just removing bulk, keeping that shape that I want. See how I'm kind of bringing the teeth towards me and keeping the bottom of the comb flat? It all depends on what shape you want, how you want to angle that comb. Right here, I'm blending. And I have the lever open to 1/2. That's how I like to do clipper over comb.
Houston, we have a
and then right here, I jump to my one guard open and just kind of lighten up a dark spot. But then after that, I'm gonna take my 1/2 guard and blend that in. Right here, this is the 1/2 guard, lever all the way open. But I think the haircut came out dope, and also I learned a lot from this haircut that I could put into action the next time around that he comes in. But he loved the cut, and he wasn't even like complaining that I was asking for help or anything like that. I think more so that client acknowledged that I wanted to do a dope haircut, and he was more so just like, dude, that's awesome that, you know, you got a barber out here that's willing to help you out. but I believe the blend is coming together, as you can tell. But once I get to the top, I get lost. I'm not gonna lie. So right here, I'm kind of like, yo, Basil, come over, man. So he's kind of explaining to me like how to cut the top to connect to the sides. I thought I was recording whenever I started cutting the top, but I wasn't. But definitely still some great content. As you can tell, my boy Kendrick is also watching as well, because we always have questions about this type of haircut. Right here, his client was like, yo, Matt, cut your own client's hair. Basil just there willing to help out. So right here, you want to create a part around the apex and start connecting the top to the sides, as I'm doing right here. And that's what Basil was showing me, to connect to the sides. And to be honest with you, I think I was kind of winging it right here, to be honest with you. I know he showed me what to do, but once he left, it's kind of one of those things like, yo, where'd you go? Why'd you leave? But he had to cut his client. So my client was telling me that he wanted the hair to be right above his eyebrows. So, and it's gonna be a faux hawk, so you want to go from like kind of short to long, keep the bangs kind of longer. But as you can tell, the top is starting to blend into the sides, so that's good.
Houston, we have a problem.
But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of winged the top, so bear with me. It's not proper, but I'm just like point cutting the top to kind of add some texture to it, along with removing length on top. Because at this point, he went back to cutting his client, so I was kind of like just winging it. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gonna probably look at this and be like, yo, that's not the right way to cut the top. But I kind of did what I felt comfortable doing, and just after he was done with his client, he came over and kind of like cross-checked my work, and then I just kind of fixed it, I guess. But I was kind of going back and forth on whether I should drop this video or not. But I mean, 1, it's a dope haircut. 2, it's a learning experience. And 3, I'm definitely gonna take what I learned and use it on any client. You know, not just him whenever he comes back in. Sorry guys, if I hear the TV in the background, my daughter's watching cartoons, but we also gotta get some work done. Alright, so right here I already have put blow dried it. I already have blow dried the hair, and now I'm just, you know, lining up the C-cup area because I kept it kind of dark. As you can tell, that blend just came together, the top came together, and now we're gonna apply some product, and we're gonna give him the desired style that he came in for, which is a messy, like a faux hawk look. So I'm putting the royal wax in it. And that's pretty much the end of the haircut, man. Guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, whether you're in a shop or not. Like, always be a student to the game. Always be a student to your craft. And don't be ashamed to ask questions. I hope you enjoyed this haircut tutorial. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment. And you already know Team Gifted. Stay gifted. Stay tuned for his reaction to the haircut. Alright, so for YouTube, man, just a little disclaimer. This is my client right here, and I just want to ask you a question. Did you ask for this haircut?
Yes, sir.
Do you like this haircut?
It's clean.
Alright, man, appreciate that. Thanks for coming in.